A South Columbus house explodes with 2 people inside, and now investigators are trying to find out what caused that blast.
Here's what we know tonight. It happened on Locke Avenue just before 10:30 a.m. 2 people were hurt. Neighbors identify them as 69-year-old Jack Morris and a 3-year-old little girl. Both were taken to local hospitals.
The Columbus Fire Department says this appears to have been an accidental gas explosion. The house's gas provider, Columbia Gas, says based on what its investigators found in the rubble today, the explosion was likely caused by alterations to the customer-owned gas line inside the house, not the company. Again, these are preliminary findings.
Now, the before and after photos of that home are striking. The photo on the left is from the Franklin County Auditor, and it shows what the home looked like before today's explosion. The video on the right is what's left tonight. NBC4's Mike Bowersock is live on Locke Avenue this evening with more on what happened and what's next in this investigation. Mike?
Good evening. Columbia Gas says its crews checked the lines out in this area outside of the house, couldn't find anything. They did take the meter. The meter was right where those posts are right now. They believe that the problem lies between those posts and something inside the house. Tonight, this darkened South Columbus street seems even darker with one less house, but one more vacant lot. A pile of burned rubble that this morning was someone's home. It was at 10:24 this morning that the 800 block of Locke Avenue became chaos.
I said, what was that? Because I heard it. And she said, well, it was a sonic boom from a jet. You know, somebody broke the sound barrier.
There was 2 explosions. There was a big explosion, and then a couple minutes later, there was another explosion. And after that, I heard popping.
The house is on fire now?
Yes.
Okay. Is there I've got companies on the way. Is there anyone trapped?
No, I think we got everybody out. Everybody's out, ain't they? Yeah, everybody's out.
It's leveled. It's fully down on the ground at this point.
The fire spread to 2 cars that were in the driveway near the garage.
We have pockets of fire visibly burning.
Gas says it could find nothing wrong with the area gas lines leading up to the meter outside the house. They are blaming the source on the lines that would be the homeowner's responsibility. Despite what some neighbors say about the recent smell of natural gas in the area.
I asked my family when I smell it, do they smell it? They said I have a canine nose. They said you can smell what other people can't. So they said if you're smelling it, then it's here.
The gas company says no one has called them recently about the smell of natural gas. Involved in this. One of the things they do is make sure that all utility companies check their lines at least every other year, every 2 years. Of course, they will be looking into this one as well to do an inventory, an audit, if you will, of what the Columbia Gas has done with some lines in this area. I'm Mike Bowersock, NBC4.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. The South Side neighborhood that was rocked by a blast is a close community in many ways. The houses are physically close, and the people who live in them know and support each other. When the blast happened, neighbors rushed in to help.
I want you to describe to me the damage.
It's leveled.
All of it?
Yes.
911 operators were flooded with calls as neighbors rushed into the streets to see what happened and how they could help.
We were just driving down the road, heard the boom, turned around, seen the house was leveled. So we turned around, jumped out, and ran up there, and there's 2 people in the house. We helped drag them out and get them out of there.
Before it exploded, did you hear any bursting or hissing sounds?
No, it just went kaboom.
Okay.
They just leveled it.
I smell natural gas out there, and it's thick, you know, like you could cut it with a knife type of thick.
My lights flickered, and I looked out the window, and Jack's house was down.
Homeowner Jack Morris has lived here for years and is well known to his neighbors. But for now, the homeowner is homeless.
I told him, I said, Jack, you need anything, blankets, food, a little bit of money, whatever, just let us know. We're here for you. And he nodded his head, and, you know, they put him in the back of the ambulance.
Of course, we'll continue to bring you new information about this house explosion as we get it. Stay with NBC4 and NBC4i.com.